Well, I just got done watching a video of O'Shea, and he talked about how he respects Polish men, which he made a logical argument about respecting them because they don't allow foreigners to come set up shop in their neighborhood. But then I gotta ask myself the real logical question about these Polish men, and I'm asking it myself. Why would you allow foreigners to attend your schools in Poland? Requiring Minds wants to know this. That's like me inviting one roach into my home and telling that roach, hey, don't invite your friends over here. And then before you know it, 20 minutes later, he invites probably what, 20 of his friends? Now you have an infestation that's happening. So with Polish men, it's a little suspect of saying, look, why would you allow foreigners to set up shop, to go to school? Not set up shop, but go attend your schools in Poland. Now, if I'm a Polish man, I would say, hey, listen, I'm going to confront my government and tell them, look, we don't want them here, period. Which I don't blame them. Think about it. But then I'm going to title this video that does America really value fathers? I don't think so. I was watching ESPN where there was this one fighter who beat Holly Holmes, and during the weigh-in there was a cop who happened to take a peek when she was taking her clothes off for the weigh-in. Now, here's the thing. And this is where the whole United States is really sick. And this is why you don't value men, period. And then for you ladies that's listening, let me give you a little hint. And accept this. Men are visual creatures. Yes, we're going to look. Yes, we're going to look at your breasts and your behind. That's just the fact, the reality. And you got so much gynocentricism that's going on in this country. It's pathetic. This is why you have all the laws catered to you. Because we already know that you women are irrational. Y'all don't think. And I hate to tell you women this, but you are the incubators and you're nurturers. And that's just really what you are. Now, I don't knock you women for having your own business, your own perfume line and makeup line and all this other nonsense. But let's be real. If it wasn't for men, you wouldn't have nothing. You wouldn't have no transportation. You wouldn't have your skincare products. You wouldn't have buildings. You wouldn't have shelters. You wouldn't have none of that. And it all came from the backs of men. Men that sacrificed their lives. And that's why the majority of you North American women don't value fatherhood, period. You really don't. And that's just reality. I've come to the conclusion of this a long time ago, and I've accepted it. And especially you North American black women. Y'all hate men, period. Stop fooling yourself. Even if you come from a two-parent home. I have to look at that and be suspect of that. Because you really don't value men, period. And shout out to GW, and he gave a real great tip. He said, don't worry about how her relationship with her mother. Pay attention to the relationship with her father. If she manipulates that father and he's a simp, then guess what? That means you don't want to deal with that woman. And that's just reality. Excuse me, I'm clearing my throat. But like I said, most of you African Americans of today, y'all got, and I'm not saying, and I'm not pertaining to the smart brothers. I'm pertaining to the ones that have allowed these roaches to infest your neighborhoods. This is what you have. You have an infestation. And you don't have enough rate to get rid of it. I'm sorry. That's just reality. Because in reality, y'all really don't value fathers, period. That's just a fact. You really don't. And this so called white liberal society has proven this. Because why else would they sit there and make Hallmark cards that cater to women that says Happy Father's Day? And this is to black women. Oh, I'm the mother and father. No, you're not. You're a failure. You're an infestation. That's what you really are. That's just reality. So ask yourself this logical question. Do you really value fathers? No. And I know Father's Day is about to come up. I think, what is it? 3 months from now. And everybody's going to come out and say Happy Father's Day and all this other nonsense. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to ask the question. You come up here asking me, telling me Happy Father's Day, ask yourself the logical question. Do you really value fathers? I really don't think so. And all I have to say is it's been proven time and time again that America don't value fathers, period. You really don't value fatherhood. Y'all are too busy in that feminism garbage. And you feminists, we already know you don't value fathers. And especially you black feminists. And another case in point, guess what? No man, no woman, period. End of discussion. This is Carl Mitchell signing off.